Hello everybody.
Good morning. So it's the morning of day 35. We're going to be hiking through this wind farm for a good chunk of the day, which is pretty cool because they're just like giant pinwheels.
You guys should really, these things are amazing.
They're really cool.
I don't like to use that word very often.
And we had a great camp spot last night in this kind of Joshua Tree Grove. And we could see the wind turbines, so that was pretty cool too, and it was a nice surprise. We weren't quite sure what we were in for, just because there were reports from, since this section is normally night hiked, there are, uh-oh, we lost a water bottle. Was that me?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Water bottle handled.
Yes.
So, there are reports from people who have night hiked this section pretty regularly that there are cars that drive on the aqueduct or in the access roads at night that people have to dodge out of the way of. There's like a gun club and a gun range and target practice in the area, and there's signs warning you to stay on the trail. So we weren't sure if people were going to be, you know, and there were shotgun cases and some glass near where we camped.
Lots.
So, yeah. So we just really weren't sure what to expect, but there's really nowhere else to go. So, but it was a wonderful night. We didn't hear a single car. We didn't hear a single gunshot. We heard plenty yesterday during the day, but not last night. And so we got some really good rest, which was really needed after yesterday, because our joints were pretty tired and hurty and whiny.
Yeah, that flat walk was flat, but it's on either hard pan or concrete.
Yeah.
And it really is a lot different. The same repetitive motion on the hard surfaces for that many miles, 17 or 18 miles. It was just really, it really made the joints ache.
Yeah, it was hard, but we got through it with some ibuprofen and a nice night of sleep. So we're aiming to do about 14 miles today.
Yeah,
14 miles to the next water source, and then probably, you know, camp in that area, and then only about 9 miles tomorrow into Tehachapi, where we're gonna take a much needed zero. And I've got new shoes waiting for me. We're excited about that because I'll show you a picture of the before, not the before and after, because these are, you know, the old shoes versus the new shoes. It's a different kind of shoe that I ordered. So yeah. But these, their time has come. So, but it's over 500 miles in, so it makes sense. But yeah, great day so far. Love hiking through these turbines. It's just so cool. And the Joshua trees were such a nice surprise because I was not expecting them, and they were all over the place. So we have a very whimsical day of hiking ahead of us, and a little uphill, so not so whimsical, but we're gonna get after it.
Yeah, we're gonna get going.
All right.
We do have a math question, or math problem for all the math students. And before you crank up Alice Cooper's schools out for summer, put this one on the paper and see what you can do. Okay. If the teacher allows, everybody go outside and either draw a line in the sand on the track or draw a piece of chalk on the ground and walk 10 steps, just normal steps. See how far, then measure to see how far you've gone with your 10 steps.
You can even do this at home. It doesn't have to be,
right.
You know.
Yeah, so if school is out for summer by the time you hear this.
Or homework.
Yeah. So once you figure out you've marked off your 10 steps, measure how much distance you did, and then figure out how much distance each step is. Your math class should be able to help you with figuring that out.
Yes.
At that point, then you want to figure out how many steps would it take you to hike the Pacific Crest Trail. It's 2,650 miles, so you have to do some converting.
Yes.
And once you get that converted to feet, and you know how many feet each one of your steps is, then you can figure out how many steps of yours it will take you to hike the Pacific Crest Trail.
Yeah.
In case you ever decide to come out here and do it.
And I highly recommend it. It might be the hardest thing you ever do.
Not the math problem.
No.
The hike.
You got this math.
Yeah, you got it. This is an easy one. You just got to reduce everything. So maybe somebody will reply back on the YouTube with the answer for themselves, but show your work, because if you don't show your work, it doesn't count.
I don't know about that.
I do.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Woo, hard grader.
Yes.
Okay, that's all for now.
So long, everybody.
Bye.